Todd, how much will this move help the Mets hitters regain their form from 2022?
Look, hard to say. I think that's going to be something we see evolve, but I like the move. And the reason I like the move, I think we could roll back the tape. When Chili Davis was let go, I thought the hitters were going to have some trouble because they didn't have a veteran guy that was successful in the big leagues to kind of lean on. We saw some struggles. We saw a lean into analytics. And then Chavez comes around, and we saw them have the analytics certainly to lean on, but Chavez was a guy that they could talk to, that had experience, that loved to talk about putting the ball in play with 2 strikes, having an approach that was a team-oriented approach. And I thought they really kind of gelled as an offense around Eric Chavez, and then making the move last year. I mean, who knows? Adam knows probably much better than I whether Chavez still had influence on those hitters, but you did see some of the signs of things that we had seen in the past where there was, I thought, an overemphasis on analytics again, and the guys sort of lost that feel of a team-wide approach, and I think Chavez might help bring that back.
Well, I mean, certainly the feeling that I kind of have is that the bench coach is such a huge job, and Eric just didn't have enough time to be in the cage all day with the boys, you know, giving his 2 cents and kind of balancing out things between him and Barnes. So I just feel like getting him back there with the guys he's already had success with, I think it's probably a good move.
Yeah, I mean, look, anything to get back to what was their form in 2022. Basically, the same hitters this past season didn't do their job. Maybe Chavez being back in that role can help out. Tony, do you like what the Mets so far have done with their staff?
I do, yeah. I'm a big Jeremy Hefner fan. I'm glad that he's back as pitching coach. The hitting thing works, as Adam just explains. And I think the other thing that it does, Adam hinted at it, is it opens up that bench coach spot for the Mets to get someone with a lot of experience in there potentially to help Carlos Mendoza, who has never done this before. You've heard some names already kind of tossed around. Willie Randolph is one that I think is a little interesting. I think fans, or a lot of people, feel like he didn't necessarily get a fair shake, never getting a manager job again. He would make a lot of sense, but guys in that mold as bench coach.
That's a realistic, or do we?
Well, Mendoza mentioned him, right? They're friendly, and that's not any reporting necessarily, but I do think that type of guy would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for
someone
it.
Who's managed before.
And I know Willie would want it too, which would be great to have, Mendoza have that experience.